What up, though? Welcome back to another episode of Q Reviews. In this Q Review, I won't be going over a movie. I'll be going over a sponsored product brought to you by Movie Palette. You can catch them at moviepaleteofficial.com. Yo, I've been doing YouTube, I don't know, around 6 years, and I finally got a sponsorship to want me to sponsor their product. I honestly feel honored that somebody would actually reach out to a small channel like mine to have me sponsor their products. Well, if you haven't seen my channel, well, it's about movies and shit. If you look around my back cave here, it's all down here. I got all type of movie posters, movie memorabilia, all that thing. So when they asked me to review one of their products, which is movie related, called Movie Palette, I jumped at the opportunity. Now, here is the Movie Palette that Mark sent over to me. Here it is right here in all of its glory. Now you might be saying, what is this? This looks like when Netflix comes on, you know, like you get those weird things and Netflix goes to the main title screen, but no. This is actually a pretty abstract little piece of art. What Movie Palette is, a bunch of talented artists go through the whole movie and they break down each color palette and they take the main colors of that scene and put them all together in chronological order. Now, this might be weird, but my basement is weird. My wife calls it the murder shrine. So when I look at this, you can't guess what this movie is. So I'm just gonna tell you right now. This is one of my favorite horror movies of all time, The Shining. So when I got this chance to see The Shining and I look at this and I see the movie, you know, I see the movie, like I know that scene, like it starts off like over here, you can tell it's in the wooded area. And then you get into the Stanley Hotel there. And then this weird, where is it? This weird green scene right here. This is one of my favorite parts of the movie. If you don't know what it is, I'm gonna put it right here for you. Right? You know what I'm saying? Everybody's grossed out by that scene. And then as I go along, it gets more brown from the Stanley Hotel. And as we get here, it's a big red, you know what I'm saying? A big red chunk here, which probably a lot to do with the red one, probably the elevators full of blood and things like that. And as you can see, the movie goes on, it's more red here. Then at the end, you get this chilling blue, which is probably the outside scene with Jack Nicholson. So this is very different. You know what I'm saying? Will this be for everybody? I don't know, but it makes a great conversation piece if it's up down here. Like you see all these cool movie posters down here, and then you look at this and be like, yo, what is that? I'll be like, oh, all work, no play makes Q a very dull boy. This is The Shining, and then I'll explain to them, you know what I'm saying, how this is happening. So I think this is a very unique product. I want to thank Movie Palette for sending this over to me, you know, to a review. And if you want one of these, you can go over to Movie Palette Official and order. They got every movie you can dream of, to Fight Club, to Ghostbusters, to The Matrix, to The Dark Knight. And if they don't have the movie you want, you can specialize your own special movie palette, a custom movie palette. I think these go for around, I think about $127. But if you use my special code here, you can get 15% off on your product. Once again, I want to thank Mark for sending over this product for me to review on Movie Palette. It's going up in the man cave right next to the Q Review Bloody Face because I think it's only appropriate. I think I might even put my steel book of The Shining right on top of it. I think, you know what I'm saying, it'll fit well on top of it. You can do a lot of special things. You can just, you know, I think this is a great bathroom piece. As you're taking a shit and you're looking up at your favorite movie like, yo, you know what I'm saying, I remember that part, even though you don't see details of the characters. I just think this is really abstract and it's really different, and it, you know what I'm saying, it works for my aesthetic. Once again, guys, thanks for watching. Are you thinking about getting one of these movie palettes here? I think they're very dope. They're done in very high quality. So if you got a high-end quality entertainment center, I mean, this would be a great conversation piece next to your OLED or over your arcade, or, you know what I'm saying, or buy your movie collection. So I dig it. You know what I'm saying? I want to get a couple more for the crib. Are you guys thinking about it? Don't forget that 15% code right there, and you can get 15% off your own first movie palette. I'd like to thank Mark for sending this over once again. And don't just stare at it. Red rum. Eat it. Peace. I'm out cold, you hoes been exposed. Walk up on you slow with the flow and unload. You got more left for dead on the road. I strode when your car got towed.